Hey everyone, welcome to Real Property. I am just going to do a quick Blackboard tutorial of our course shell and just walk you through everything. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. All right. So I am in our student preview mode. So this is what you guys are going to see when you log in. Okay. This is your viewpoint. Or vantage point, I should say. All right, so this is our homepage here. Not too much going on the homepage other than I just want you to pay attention to the My Announcements section. Whenever I announce something important with respect to the class throughout the term, I'll post an announcement there. You'll also get an email at that time when I post the announcement to your Kaiser student email. And of course, if it's something super important, I'll send a group text so everyone knows what's going on. All right. So moving right along, over here on the left is basically your menu and navigation panel for how to get around Blackboard. If for whatever reason when you log on or log in, you don't see this, it just means your menu's collapsed. So you'd see it like that and it wouldn't be there. It's totally fine. Just hit this little gray arrow and it'll pop right out. Okay. If you click on up here, meet your instructor, that is me. Just a brief little background on me. Our class schedule here, we're going to be Tuesdays online in Kaiser Live at 6:15 and then Thursday in person in Classroom 303 at 6:15. If you can't attend class on either day, either online or in person, it's totally fine. Just send me a text ahead of time, let me know. All classes will be recorded, so you can go back and watch the recordings at any time, okay? My key is communication, so just communicate with me, let me know what's going on, and we'll go from there. And we'll talk, more in detail about all this in our first class on Tuesday at 6:15 in Kaiser Live, okay? So online on Tuesday, September 29th at 6:15 p.m. in the Kaiser Live program, all right? This is my contact information. The best way to get in touch with me, just send me a text message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Usually it's pretty much immediate. And then we can obviously schedule a time to speak more extensively on the phone or in person if that is necessary. All right. And then this is just a brief little welcome video that I did for you. All right. So moving right along here, the syllabus. This is pretty much going to have everything that you need to know for purposes of this course. I'll just breeze through it real fast. You've got a course description here. This is your required textbook. Definitely just contact the bookstore and they should be able to get that for you. You should be able to get it no problem. And there's no required reading for before the first day of class, but I will want you to do the reading before Thursday. So just make sure you get the textbook as soon as you can. Again, my contact information, again, our course schedule and my attendance and participation policies. Read through it so you know what's going on. But again, we'll talk more about it once we get going in class, okay? How to log into Kaiser Live. Then I have here just a summary of our basically your grade and how it's going to get broken down, what assignments are due when. And then I have a summary of our course calendar here. Again, what to expect each week, what assignments are due when. And then just more information down here from course guidelines, policies, academic integrity, late submission and electronic submission of assignments and all that stuff. Okay, so just read through all of this. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. All right. Right here, the Student Resources tab, this little tutorial is going to be right in here, right underneath the Blackboard course shell. So if you're watching this, you've already found it. That's great. Again, course description and some more repetitive information, just kind of a more condensed version of what's in the syllabus, but can never hurt to repeat oneself. And obviously, if you have any tech issues, here's how to reset your password and what you need for tech support. Also, just always text me if you're having any tech issues, like if you can't log in and I can send you this, because obviously if you can't log in, you can't see this. But I can help you out as best I can. I'm no tech wizard, but I'm happy to try to help as best I can if there's ever an issue. All right. So I'm going to scroll down here, just hit start here. Really, this should probably be up at the top, but I can't move those things, so it is what it is. Just a brief little intro to our class. Do me a favor, if you're watching this before, hopefully, our first day of class, just fill out the certification here. You just click on it. You're basically just certifying that you're enrolling. Obviously, you're already enrolled and you're going to be taking the class, and just that you're not going to cheat. So just do that, and then I can mark you present for attendance. I'll give you an attendance credit. Hopefully, if you do that by Monday, September 28th, that would be great. It just lets me know you can get into Blackboard, you have no issues, and we are ready to roll. Again, just another summary kind of the course schedule, attendance, policies, obviously plagiarism, and if God forbid you get sick or something happens, policy on that. But number one thing, just communicate with me. I'm a very nice person. I'm very easy to speak to, at least I hope I am. And we'll sort it all out, okay? So these weeks 1 through 4 tabs right here, these are going to be the most important, kind of weekly things that you're going to be dealing with. At the beginning of each week, I put a summary of what to expect for that week. Your reading, what you need to read for that week will be right there. I always put my PowerPoints that are connected with the reading right there. I will update these as time kind of goes on and progresses. I tend to update them before class, but whatever's there during the class or after the class will be what you can use and rely on as a study guide in going forward through the course. So that's where you can find them. They're always right there. Should be super easy. If you have any questions, just let me know. So when you in one of your first assignments is going to be the week 1 discussion board. So what you would do is you just click on week 1 discussion board, and it's going to bring you right to the discussion board page. You could also access this page by clicking on discussion right up here. That'll also bring you to the page. You'll see it's going to reload. And then what you would do is you would just click on week 1 discussion board, and you won't see anything here right now because nothing's been submitted. But what you would do is click on create thread, and you would answer. You could type in subject, kind of like you're sending an email, week 1 discussion, type in whatever your response is. And then when you're ready to submit it, just hit submit, okay? And then what you would do is when other students have submitted their assignments, you'll see a list here of names and the subject, and you can just read through them, and you can click on one, and you can easily hit reply. Part of the discussion board is to reply to at least one of your classmates' posts, and I'll be involved in the discussion and talking about things as well. So you just hit reply. It's super easy. But again, any questions, just let me know. I'm going to go back to week 1 real quick just to show you. So that was the discussion board. That's due. All the discussion board assignments, there's one in week 1 and there's one in week 3. Those are due by Friday. It would be Friday 10/2 at midnight for week 1, and then Friday 10/16 by midnight for week 3. So those are always due by Friday. It's just so and then the rest of your homework that are either course objective exercises or drafting assignments are always going to be due by the Sunday at the end of each week, respectively, by midnight. So you can see this one here, week 1 is due by Sunday 10/4 at midnight. And all I want you to do here is you're just going to answer these 6 questions, okay? And the way you would ultimately submit it, so you would click on, I want you to answer all these questions in a Word document, okay? Just so you can kind of do it at your own time, your own leisure, save it, come back to it, whatever. But when you're ready to submit it, I just want you to click on week 1 course objective exercise, and then you just scroll down. Those are the same questions. And you would just click on attach files and just click on browse my computer. You would just select it just like you're attaching something from an email. And you would then, I'm not going to attach anything, but if you did, you would just show up there, and then you would just click submit, okay? And that's your electronic submission. All of your assignments are going to be submitted through Blackboard that way this term, okay? I always take assignment submissions through Blackboard. I grade them through Blackboard, get all my comments, they give you all this feedback, and then I send it back to you through Blackboard, okay? It's just one consistent way of doing everything. So that is how you would do that. And then the one other thing that you need to do each week is the journal. So, and again, it's very simple. These are not individually graded. It's just for me to kind of keep a pulse on how you guys are doing, how things are going. It's really just between you and me. And all you would do is you just click on it, and you'll see the journal right here. And when you guys are ready, for each week, when you want to create one, again, it's just due by Sunday at midnight, weeks 1 through 3. You just click on create journal entry right there, real simple. And you would just write the answers to the 4 questions. Again, very brief, nothing crazy with the journal entry. Just kind of want to know how things are going and what's going on. And you would just click post entry, okay? And then I would be able to see your journal entries in the journal. All right, and I'll respond to you. So that is how you do that, okay? So moving on, I'm just going to click on week 2. Very similar setup. You can see here week 2 summary. Week 2 reading, you have chapters before Tuesday's class and chapters before Thursday's class. This is your week 2 course objective exercise. Again, due Sunday 10/11 by midnight. Same situation. All you do is click on it. And then once you answer all your questions, do it in a Word document. Again, just save it on your computer, draft it in a Word document, and then you would just, again, simple, browse my computer, like as if you're attaching a file to an email, and then just hit submit when you're good and ready to go. All right. I'm just going to go back here real quick. Same thing with your drafting assignment. You guys are going to prepare a deed as your drafting assignment for this class. This is all the information you would need to do it. We'll go over how to do it. It is not going to be that difficult. It might seem worse and sound worse than it is. It's not. They're actually pretty straightforward, and I give you a really easy sample of how to do one in Florida right here, which is basically the template you're going to follow, and you can just click on that PDF and mimic it with all of this information, and we'll talk about that when we're in class, so don't stress, all right? And then, again, your journal for week 2, okay? Similar situation. Now, the one other thing I want to tell you about week 2, though, is that you will take your midterm on Thursday, all right? It's going to be, you'll take your midterm through Blackboard, even though technically it's an in-person class, you'll just come to class. If you have access to a laptop, please bring your laptop to class with you. Because you can just sit and take it take the midterm right through Blackboard on your laptop. If you can't bring a laptop to class, that's fine. You can go to the computer lab or the library. It's not a problem. But you'll see when I make the midterm available, you'll see it right down here at the bottom of week 2. Okay? And again, if you can't attend class that night for whatever reason and you need to take it online, or online through either at that time or later in the evening, give it something going on, again, totally fine. Just communicate with me. All right. Week 3, same situation. Again, you got your week 3 summary, your week 3 reading with your PowerPoints, week 3 discussion board, same as week 1. Again, real simple. You just click on it, scroll down, you'll see week 3 discussion board. You would just do the same thing, click on it, and create your thread and respond to your classmates. All right. Just going back to week 3 real quick. Maybe not. There we go. And same thing, here's your week 3 course objective exercise. So your week 3 discussion board is due Friday, 10:16 by midnight. Your week 3 course objective exercise due Sunday, 10:18 at midnight. And you're just same thing, answer these questions. Again, just like the other weeks, do it in a Word document, answer the questions, and then you would just, again, click on it, click on this, and submit it as an attachment like you did everything else. And then same procedure for your journal entry for week 3, okay? And then lastly, for week 4, on Tuesday for week 4, you guys will log into Kaiser Live. It'll be an online class because it's a Tuesday. We'll do a final exam review. I always give you an outline for what's going to be on the final in the days before our final online class. And you can ask me any questions. We'll go over anything that you guys have on that day. And then you'll take the final and the post-test on Thursday, 10/22, which we'll talk about. It'll, again, be available online through Blackboard. Probably won't be necessary for you to physically come to campus if you want to take it online through Blackboard. But again, we'll figure all that out kind of down the road. But it'll be the same situation where you'll take your final and your post-test on Thursday through Blackboard. And when you need to access them, when I make them available, they'll be right here. You'll see them right underneath here. You'll see the final exam and the post-test, and you'll be able to take them right through this program. Okay, so it's pretty easy and straightforward. When you guys need to log into Kaiser Live, you're probably familiar with this already, but if you need to, what you would do, you just, or when you need to, because you will need to, you just click on Kaiser Live right there, and then you're going to click on Real Property Course Room, and then you'll just click on Join Course Room, and it'll bring you right into the classroom. And then if you ever need to access a recording for any of our Kaiser Live sessions, all you need to do is just click up here on this menu, and you just click right here on recordings, and you'll see them all listed by date. Obviously, there's none there because there are none yet. All right, guys, so that is basically it. I really look forward to working with all of you, and any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I will talk to you all really soon. Have a good one.